Mini has made some interesting cars, but when you try to draw outside the lines, you're bound to fail on occasion. So let's go over Mini's history. They had the original Mini Cooper two-door, beloved by many, and the executives at Mini said, hey, let's get our heads together, let's figure out how can we get more money out of these people? Because that's what a good executive does. I'm being serious. And of course, they came up with the convertible because the idea's right there. It's on a silver platter. Just take it. Next up, they had the Clubman, which had some interesting barn doors. It harkened back to Minis of old, and that Mini became just a little bit less Mini. Still a small car. From there, Mini's like, you know what? Let's jump the shark just a little bit. And so they made the Mini just a little bit bigger. And again, they have a coupe and a convertible version. But when you're limited to only 2 doors, you have to get creative. So Mini came out with the backwards baseball cap coupe, which honestly I love. And of course they have the drop-top version of that, which gets rid of the back seat, by the way. So basically they took a page from Porsche and said, you know what, let's take away some of the practicality, add more costs, step 3, step 4, profit. Well, they didn't really sell too many of them, so they said, you know what, let's rethink this. Let's go with the Paceman. Because modern 2-door SUVs sell so well. Yeah, if you don't remember the Paceman, I can't blame you. Of course, this didn't quite sell very well. So they finally gave in and said, you know what? Let's make a 4-door. Let's do it. Let's commit, make it bigger. And they did. They made the Countryman. And it offered all-wheel drive. And it sold. People liked it. End of story, right? Not quite. They decided to make another 4-door version, but lower to the ground. Because again, that's what the American buying public wants? Question mark? This one didn't sell quite as well. Recently, Mini introduced their all-new lineup, which has grown quite a bit in size. And yes, the Countryman is back, and yes, it is bigger than ever, to the point where you can't really call it a Mini anymore. But of course, Mini being a brand from the wise old country, not that one, Germany. You know, they're owned by BMW. They decide, we're going to make the Paceman again. But the Paceman, it has a sour taste in our mouth, so let's call it the Aceman. Yes, Mini has made another 4-door small sedan thing that's lower to the ground again from the Countryman because they've learned nothing. Of course, being an enthusiast like myself, I wish they would just make 2-door manual transmission John Cooper Works versions all day long, but they do need to sell some cars so that they can have R&D development money for those. So I'm willing to let them have their way a little bit, but I feel like they've kind of learned nothing in this process. Why was the original Mini so popular? They took a very simple idea and just perfected it over the years and produced the exact same thing for so many years. And it worked. Didn't have heated seats, it didn't have niceties, but it was fun. It's all the car that people really needed and still need. But I'm here to say that Mini, you've lost your way, but it's not too late. You can still introduce a pickup truck. You might think I'm kidding, but look at the success of the Ford Maverick. There might be something there. What do you think? Drop a comment below. And while you're here, check out some of my other videos. Thanks for watching.